This is the I Know podcast where we're all about healthy debate, honest conversation, and talking beer junk. Information, knowledge, observation. This is the I Know podcast. I-N-O, information, knowledge, observation. Also, I know nothing. Big up a man like Kofi. Big up a dark skin man like Walmart.
Yeah.
I messed up. It's a dark skin man like Kofi.
And a
black man like Walmart. And I want to say big up Maurice and the special guest that's coming on soon. This is a year that we've been doing this podcast, and I feel good.
That's crazy, B.
I think we hit 300 subscribers yesterday, so that is 0.8 subscribers a day for a year.
It's terrible.
B, that is horrible.
You word that wrong, B.
So
you have weeks that we ain't uploading nothing, B.
No, that is so bad. We have like 16 hours of content.
All right, look at that. That is 1% of the whole of Barbados, B. Subscribe to me.
All right, that's true.
What raised about 300,000 people?
300,000 people.
We got 300 people? No, that's talking British. That's
not even close.
0.1%. That's a tenth of a percent.
So to the 0.1 billions that watch us, thank you so much. It's not even 0.1, but thank you so much for watching. And anything about your podcast that you favorite, like your most memorable podcast?
Most memorable moment.
Anything
I learned that I often have cold up my nose. Because to Erin and who was the other guest I pointed out? I think it was Shanna.
Yeah.
Please stop it. Anything for you?
Oh yeah, your forehead is perpetually.
Nah, that's a state of life.
Greasy.
That's a state of life. I come out. I burn like that. I come out like that.
What did I learn? I learned that dark skinned girls could wear blush. I learned that.
We can't say females apparently.
Oh, you can't say females. I learned that. What else we learned, man?
We learned enough. We actually did learn things. We did learn some serious.
Yeah, we learned enough.
Men learn about makeup.
Yeah,
we learned other stuff.
Right.
We learned about racism. We learned.
Yeah. We learned about racism. We learned about enough things though. I think what you mainly learn is more how to communicate with people. To communicate better with people.
To be more mindful.
Yeah. And people. And that sometimes when you understand where people are coming from, then it's kind of understand how they must think or whatever. So maybe what they're saying may not be as important as what they're trying to say or how they look at life or whatever. So anyway, with that said, so we said, look, we was bring on friends, we was bring on, people that we know, whatever, but we never really bring on any major household names except for Lorzan last week, right? So today we said we're going to continue that and bring on somebody. The reason why I wanted to bring him on was because I think he's one of the more reasonable thinkers, somebody that knows how to look at something rationally, objectively, and say how he feels about it, etc. I think he'll be a good addition, man. He would just be here to talk some sense, talk some shit. Anyway, without further ado.
Man, I know how to wear this intro.
Exactly. That was a horrible introduction.
Wow.
Before we do that, though, check out Getting Horned by Mr. Red.
Green Shanty Production.
How do you feel? Why you choose Mr. Red and they got Big Red already?
Because there's a Big Red already.
Well, yeah, we're not, we don't so call him Big Red, not Father Red.
Oh, but now he's Mr. Red.
But because there's a Big Red, the DJ already.
He can't be Big Red, the singer.
Be right with Mr. Red.
Oh, see.
Or Big Red, the Rasta man.
Oh, see. Getting Horned. Check out Sold Out
by Yannick, man.
Produced by Green Shanty. Jeez, alright.
Man, got 2 songs ready to hold on.
Yeah, that's cool though.
This is the first year, right?
Yeah.
2 songs ready to hold.
That's cool though.
Yeah, respect.
You plugging anything? You got any parties coming up? Any summer flings?
Yeah, Summer Culture, July the 8th. On board the Ocean Quest. Tickets are just $30, but you gotta get it fast. It's Summer Fling alongside Capri Culture. I'm doing it this time.
Say
something called Summer Culture.
I got my little thing. I don't know if this is weird, but Hot 95.3. I got my little hour show about on Wednesday 8 to 9. Check it out. The Pulse Radio Show. This week we got on a woman named Chantel Gooding. I ain't really know nothing about she, but I guess we can find out now. And listen to Slammer Mornings. Anyway, without further ado, let's bring on our special guest for the evening. So, and we're back. The table is small and you got all fit. So
That's no problem, man.
anyway, welcome.
You get me good? You get me levels good?
Yeah, everything
All right,
good.
good.
All right, safe. Man, welcome, man. Thanks for coming through. As I was telling you that I didn't think it was gonna come just because I still think that some things be below people. You get what I mean?
Right.
Cause the man got fallen and thing and whatever.
Nah, but like a lot of times people just feel like I can't control the things though.
Yeah.
Within reason.
But it's kind
Yeah, me.
that's life, but because it be so busy, like a lot of times my WhatsApp communication don't be the greatest and
see.
so you see me they respond, take long to respond or whatever. But like when Kofi tell me yeah, then he see me, he asked me, tell me when he respond me, I say, well I can show you back.
Right.
And then he got a chance to respond and he was like, yeah. So this will probably see a story.
Nah, that was. Yeah, it was a story.
It was like Friday night in Jukes, yeah.
Jukes.
And he was like, yeah, you can come, man. And they think I see you again at Illuminate.
Yeah.
And they confirm you. So yeah.
Man, I appreciate that, man.
Yeah.
True.
I was like, if it's Monday 7 o'clock, cool. It's Monday 7 o'clock.
Man, safe. But he was on Slam.
He turned on Slam.
So what you talk about Kofi when he was there?
Kofi was talented.
But not enough, because
Slam for a couple
They ain't got nothing.
They got that Facebook Kofi, boy. Jesus,
But in terms of willingness to learn,
right.
is one of the more standout attributes that Kofi will got.
Jeez.
And you always ask questions and always want to know like why you would do something this way. You would take in information. Never did I saw a person I feel why we in the competition. So I know everything. Give me my shift. Asking questions, trying to learn, trying to get better. You gotta respect that.
They go Malik Kofi, boy. It's a Malik Kofi. Anyway, all right, safe, man. So I brought you on and I want to pick your brain about a few things, right?
Sure, man.
What is your opinion on Kanye West?
Kanye West?
Because you up to speed with everything current events rapper, right?
I think that yeah is a fairly dope album. I enjoy listening to it. The songs are good. You talk about Kanye West as an artist or Kanye West?
Kanye as the person and the artist. And I'm glad that you said that. I'm real glad you said that too.
Because that's why I started off by letting you know that I love the album because I love his music.
But that means that you didn't cancel him like everybody else did.
Why would I?
Thank you.
I like his music, and at the end of the day, how the world is work, they still want to hear what somebody got to say from the mouth.
Right.
So if he can't see that, I mean, I definitely don't ever want to hear anything else that he got to say. To tell you the truth, a lot of things I Kanye West to say, I just want about myself, because I kind of understand which part he came from. So, very much in certain things, a lot of people take the context, and even that whole slavery vibe, thing.
It just the way Kanye says things is come off so aggressive.
Yeah, but I really listen to any context and watch the full interview, because people was destroying the thing with, that 400 years, that's like a choice. But when you really break it down, I feel like he was honestly I honestly feel he was talking about mental slavery.
Right.
Letting go on.
Right, exactly.
Yeah. But it was kind of ironic when it just opposed it with the fact that he sells sneakers at that's our price. Clothes at that's our price. So like all that ludicrous comments and everything like Kanye met who Kanye come from obscurity. It was a long time that we didn't hear from Kanye. They had a one or two picture that you see Kanye looking real fat with the laptop that's holding in the hand. You could drop a bracket anytime. That was the only he was hearing about Kanye. They had children or whatever, but musically or creatively it wasn't hearing much from Kanye. And then feature here and there. They never know how long ago he recorded. And then he might have appeared with the blue, start tweeting. When I do the TMZ interview. And now everybody can wait to hear the album was better or not. You like it or you're free or you listen for it to be joy. That's why I hear what you got to say once in terms of Trump and the whole vibe of slavery. You can listen, and the fact of the matter is that the man know that streams count. And even YouTube streams count. So even if people can't see him on Spotify, You can't sleep. I don't know which other platforms he on, to be honest. I know he had canceled title or something like that.
Something like that.
He was exclusive to title. He got ready exclusively.
Right. So, but you know, you can stick up on YouTube and stream.
But the thing is, the cancel culture isn't necessarily the companies. It's more the people's response to nowadays. Whether it's H&M, it's Dove. Everybody has this.
Everybody boycotting.
Yeah.
They like to be angry at something.
There's an enemy of the day. And,
but you still got something to quantify it by, right? And a lot of times people will quantify it by actually either canceling the subscription or canceling that they don't want to see this in their playlist or whatever. So they remove Kanye from their favorite artist or whatever. But you can still find a way to listen to it.
Because I find that, I don't know, I find it strange that I think that people are now so sensitive or hypersensitive about things that people don't even care about like your intention of what you were trying to say, whether or not you retract your statements, whatever. Because he said slavery was a choice. Okay. First thing, if it's a choice, it's not slavery. So obviously he misspoke. Right? Then the next thing is that the point he was trying to make was, I guess, as you said, the parallel between the mental slavery that he sees black people have now and slavery then, which is a poor point, right? But I don't think that having a bad point is enough for you to cancel somebody. But it falls in line with the same trend that you see all the time, whether it's canceling companies, whether it's canceling people, whether it's somebody saying racially insensitive, then people boycotting. And I don't know. I feel like we're going down a slippery slope that we just kind of like trying to get everybody. And like for example, Morgan Freeman.
Right, Robert, you know.
Oh, you ain't even.
The boy.
I ain't had internet in 2 weeks though.
Oh, for real? You living that life, boy. I can't imagine being disconnected from the Matrix, boy.
I don't remember how much allegations he had against him, but it was the same thing. Like
right, it's like 13 allegations
it was
now.
13?
I think it's 13
like,
now.
The same thing about Bill Cosby?
Yeah,
not the same.
Not the same
Bill Cosby was more rape, but
right.
sexual harassment.
Right, sexual harassment, and even with you up to date with the Me Too movement though. Like you see how like trying to find people to take down, and
every man in Hollywood gotta be scared.
Yeah, boy.
Every man in Hollywood does gotta be scared because they know that they do wrong sometimes and they get kind
But the thing is, when they read Morgan Freeman's apology, he it's not like he acknowledged he did something. He was like, well, I don't remember doing none of this, but I'm sorry. Which is sad that you get him chastised for something that you ain't even sure you did.
Yeah.
Not as if you ain't sure you do it.
Which is true. He could like.
And he just lying.
But I mean, I guess his cause too is Morgan Freeman.
Yeah.
That I saw I can't.
You can't imagine Morgan Freeman.
Yeah, I know, which is ridiculous. Ridiculous sentence. Anybody can sexually harass anybody, but
be ridiculous, yo.
the man was God. That's so hard. The man was God.
Exactly what the man would want. He's God.
Yeah, it's true.
It's not beyond my realm of imagination to see him as a sexual predator. Any man in Hollywood, any man with that kind of power, and in that timing, it wasn't acceptable, but it was accepted.
It was
for a long time. So I think all them men gonna be nervous.
So let me ask you, So you said, well, you can separate like the artist from the artistry, right?
Yeah.
The person from the artistry.
A lot of the time, not all the time.
Like Cosby, you can listen to Bill Cosby like stand-ups now.
Like from back in the day.
Yeah, back in the day.
I was never a fan, but I feel, or we say Eddie Murphy. Yeah, TV set. So I would still watch the lyrics.
You excuse it, something. Okay.
I love the tape. I was never a fan of Bill Cosby.
Oh, okay. If he's a fan, you would. Okay.
That's the sign that I had like before. Yeah, a lot of Chappelle stuff.
Yeah.
I still.
Chappelle has something out there too.
Chappelle had a number of spots on Netflix for.
Wait, you mean in terms of allegations? I don't think so. Not Chappelle. But people gain like. My boy, like this is my dog, Kevin Spacey. This is a man that he's put on a master class in acting, and I felt devastated when the last season of House of Cards obviously can't happen no more because, well, it can happen, but just without him because of what happened to the thing. I don't know. It makes me beg the question. Okay, so I don't know if
you feel bad because you can't watch the rest of House of Cards, or you feel bad for the rest of the cast that ain't gonna get paid?
Oh no! I feel bad. I can't see last. I want to see.
I was like the rest of the cast.
but anyway, but right. So my question is, so you can separate the art from the artist. Sorry, the person from the art, as long as it's somebody that you have a deep connection with.
That's somebody do. Saying real heinous. Like, Every lyric run for DLP. I would
Right.
start listening to it.
Right, okay.
But that's somebody who sang real here. That's
Right.
just a joke.
Right.
Yeah,
I wonder that as well. If it was a Here Tomorrow that Kanye, a lot.
yeah.
If it were Here Tomorrow that Kanye do it straight up at school, I ain't quite sure if I honestly genuinely don't know if it will go back to liking any of his music. But I got still like Life of Pablo on my phone and
Yeah.
I don't know.
am I going to delete all his songs?
Because you were truly a lot of them songs that so tied to memories of you too.
Yeah, right.
So because you didn't know that about that person, that they so they help shape your opinion of the song. But when truly a song has got a different level of connection, would you continue to support that artist? Would you go to see a Kanye concert and then if he shoot up at school? But probably not because he'd probably be in jail or dead.
Right.
But as somebody to do say ridiculous, it was just say we're not going to support it. That's when I guess the whole cancel culture really comes in. But if you know that Kanye said something offensive, but you know you can still listen to your but no gap and so about and say I listen to it. I would words.
But you see how things are more sensitive now, right?
Yeah.
Have you been influenced by that to change the way that you speak on air?
Yeah, I've been if not.
Filter yourself more, censor yourself?
Not really, but what I have had to become more aware of is people's sensibilities and are respecting other people's opinions and other people's backgrounds and history. Working with Alex teaches you that a lot. Alex Jordan, yeah. So
We got Alex Jordan.
She's so cool, B.
Yeah, she had come from a whole different background in music, taught differently to me. Mm-hmm. She was a woman, it was a man. She was older and more experienced in the broadcasting. You know what I mean? So I had to learn from she and I respect where she coming from, and she showed me how to respect other people's ideas. You ain't even gotta agree with somebody.
Just to respect them.
I respect them, right? And then also show me perspective. It was kind of not wrong and strong, but hard and fast. If you take saying that's it. You know what I mean? But then I started opening your eyes to different perspectives. I think you can understand. Because most of the time, when something happen or somebody got disagreement or whatever, when you say listen to both sides, you see a little bit of reason in both. People be reasonable, you know, but it's just a matter of that communication breaking down somewhere, causing friction, and how you people bring across the point. So even if you don't agree with something that somebody say, can at least respect the opinion sometimes, a lot of times. So that's one thing that I change/improve on in terms of not censoring myself, but evolving my stuff. Because there's I'm not getting me right. That whole radio personality, that's an extension of me. Like really.
So you don't put on a face, so to say, for radio?
Yes and no. The morning show, not really. The morning show is basically be me. You will see the song and non show be a little more extravagant when they actually DJ.
Okay, so your DJ personality is not synonymous with your radio personality per se?
All is salt, but it's just a mood and a time and place. You ain't good playing the radio for the morning when people trying to get over or trying to get informed and get on it how you can go up on the cruise.
There was ever an opinion that you gave that you got a lot of backlash for?
I don't know.
You face backlash though? Like even you, do you acknowledge it?
I don't want to blame myself, but I bless.
Seriously? So there was never a time that you heard a lot of people, you caused like a stir because, like maybe how like politicians do, they say something and then all of a sudden people kind of feel a way about it. You never said anything like that, like.
I've been saying anything divisive is probably still there got a lot of people that can't understand where you came from. I don't say that I don't get no way like I ain't come for this podcast and all of Freundel is me and Freundel got dragon energy. That's so that people watch it and can listen to my music.
Now they take this by the way.
Let's say, I get you. Cause
you can put on the television.
Yeah, it's
not fun. I got dragon energy. Go listen to Soca Ninja.
Because I was saying that being one thing that we learned on the podcast like for the past year was speaking how you feel and whatever, people you can cause like a polarity between people that agree and disagree, and sometimes the disagreements get so much that people be hyped whatever.
I've been talking foolishness, though. Disagreements start to really obey the agreements.
Right.
You want to really hurt yourself, right? No, because I any day, Bajans, people probably in general respect realness.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So as long as one of them is saying it just to get you forward.
Or just to say,
and people can understand you genuinely believe this, even if you misguide that you genuinely believe this, and that they can respect you for saying what you mean and saying what you feel. It's when you playing on or whatever that people then would take great exception to, but people like realness, man.
Okay.
I ain't even quite sure. I don't know if I could agree with that 1,000%. I feel like sometimes you could be genuine in your opinions, but because your opinion disagrees with the public
status quo or whatever.
Right, exactly.
Right. People
that you get lamb. But you know that from this podcast too. We said some.
So when they come here as flatter first, or something?
Huh? Not even that. Not even that.
Let me do some real basic things.
Oh my goodness! What's some of the things that we get heat for?
If you get not cool or cool.
Okay, I said I would not be comfortable if my 7-year-old son wears a dress.
aka not cool.
But I can still stay by that today. I don't see why I got buying dresses for my son.
I can't be comfortable with everything.
I don't have to be, I don't have to be.
Can I just be uncomfortable
This goes back to the previous conversation though, about everybody being hypersensitive.
Right.
I don't know about buying your child picking out clothes to begin with. I grew up putting on what my mother and father
especially at 7, I have a sense of fashion.
Yeah, I don't know. You'll get heat for that there, so in 2018. You won't get heat for that in 2009. And all that things. I come up with that culture.
But you believe that that sometimes the heat is not warranted.
I think a lot of times the person that is getting the heat is best served to just sit only 9 days and take the heat and move on and live, because what the reaction is really fuel that fire.
You don't want to feed the fire.
Right. When you say no less, if you really ain't got nothing to add to it, or you just left it out and it will blow over. If it ain't worth it, if it's your opinion. Yeah, you ain't gonna find yourself. It's when you start, you lose sponsors and things. You're gonna have it.
Change everything.
But you never lost sponsors though.
For something I've said.
Yeah.
Nah, I never lost sponsors for something I said. But one time, I was doing the morning show on a reel. I think it was Bushman. I can't remember Bushman or something. But Kanye was rolling the same time of the year too. Said that milk is beer junk, right?
That milk is beer junk?
Yeah. I agree with you. I agree with that. I know how some people be telling people drink milk. You don't drink that. They tell me, we big adults. You just not even big cozy drink. We big adults. When you a fully grown adult human drinking milk, right? I said like the milk from baby cows.
Right, I've never studied that. Like, grown cows don't drink milk. That's so true. I've never thought of that.
Let me tell you, man. I said milk is really bad. You can say I got a snort.
But what's wrong with that though?
But then I used to do work with banks. I was doing breezing with banks and I was doing that kind of stuff. So they knew me. I was like, I can't believe that. Because world met days like June 1st or something. So it was around this time of the year, man. So it was like, I can't believe that because I tell people that milk is beer joke, knowing that we got little men start to send me like beer fat sheets. So it's the fat sheets that they will milk, I think. That was epic, yo.
What bices do? What bices sell that milk?
No, we have been banks, BHL, all them there. So
that is hilarious.
And they hit me up like, yo, milk ain't bad. Milk good for strong boys. Drink your milk, children. Drink your milk, children.
Oh, shit.
We'll talk again through that
That
again,
is so
boy.
sporty. But you don't. Go on.
Nah, and then again, just to know you said Bush, man. We come be old, man.
Oh, man's calling Evan on there.
I ain't hear you more talk.
Yeah, he called a couple. He called it during the election time. That's why he called it a few times, yeah.
Well, I was asking you, damn. Boy, I was asking your name, B.
Apparently not.
I was asking about, you don't feel constricted although you get money from, you make your living off of sponsorship, but at the same time, it compromises your ability to be yourself as freely as you want to be. You don't feel that way, kind of?
Yeah, it's a blessing in that regard too. People that approach me be brands that I would mess with.
Okay.
Right? So when banks had approached me about doing breeds with banks, if it was a beer that I would drink, it would be a banks.
Right.
Understand? Everybody approach because how my personality and things go, you see a lot of Belgian brands is approaching me because as boys put radio talking.
Right.
Belgian. I think that's why. So Montgear, Belgian rum.
I think it's like a down to earth image that you got, like, you know.
So Flo, I work with Flo.
No, but my thing is because the sponsors that is be supporting you or whatever, they got certain opinions that if they don't, as we say, go with the status quo, you feel like as if you can't say them because of the sponsors.
Yeah, they will got something that we got to be careful with, right? But what's happening now is that you come to me as me, right? So if you
So you feel like your brands already know you well?
Yeah, but they also know that if they mess up, to get me an email fast so that if anybody call up on it or whatever, you know, that this is the explanation for one of us. And if it's explanation, I want to say no song that I can tell them that, yo, this is not going to fly with the listeners. You understand me? So luckily, like, I would get some licks. Like Flo used to get a lot of lashes. And people would treat me like an employee of Flo. But again, it come back to learn how to deal with people and things like that. So, but in terms of saying something that would offend, because I ain't saying out to offend nobody. Right. So, you know what I mean? So I'm very, very cautious about people's sensibilities and things. So I try to make it that my opinion then is not going to be offensive to people. Rather, if it becomes offensive to some person, then it's mostly probably on them. And they're being kind of unreasonable. Okay. Yeah, I try not to have unreasonable opinions. So one is following the other.
Okay. All right, so we can move on to the questions now, but I got one last thing I want to ask you about.
Anytime, man.
I guess I don't think you don't really follow rap, so you ain't got no opinion on the Pusha T Drake beef. Okay, cool.
You don't follow rap?
I listen to rap. I don't follow like rap dramatics.
Yeah, go on.
That's the only thing about this podcast that I miss. Me, I wish I could talk to somebody about rap, but he's not buddy. So the Pusha T Drake beef, I think you up to date on that because I think you kind of a rap guy. I think so.
I kind of a rap guy. I'm music man, right?
Okay.
I raised a few of my data. Bites, man.
It's a couple megabytes.
But it raised the question though. Pusha T basically said that a critique he has about Drake is that Drake has never used his platform to talk about social issues. And I asked myself, do all artists or people with a platform not have an obligation now to speak about social issues and positivity or whatever, progressive, whatever? You think so?
Oh, not necessarily.
I don't think I'm obligated as an artist.
Because I
have a following, that doesn't mean I have to speak to them, but I don't have to talk to them about current issues because I have a following. I didn't ask for that necessarily.
Right.
I tell you, the artist role is to make good music as is a musician. I mean, right? Like a lot of times we get so hung up on what the person also represents. Because I guess it's hard to separate, especially in this time where everything comes in a package. Like you get them on social media, you see the face, but you see them on interviews and everything. So they do have a platform, but I don't think it's necessary that everybody, because if somebody's not comfortable with something, right, then I don't think that they should just jump into it or they should feel obligated to jump into it. Like, so, for instance, like if they're if it's something to do with racism,
Yeah.
and you feel as though you don't fully understand what makes sense. So you're a person that you see everybody mad, right? You don't want to know everybody mad about was I calling this person the ape, and you never really research the history of the comparison of them.
Right, yeah.
But because everybody mad, you know that everybody tell you should feel a way about that. There, you go and you sing a song, or whatever, just because you think, right, yeah, this was trending or this way it should be doing, but you don't fully understand the issues. You can be misrepresenting the cause, and then you can look like a fool, and you can also take away some of the value of the cause. So that things like, all right, for instance, I'm an ambassador champion for NO, the National Organization of Women, and for me, I'm supposed to talk to men on a daily about treating women better, loving women, and empowering women.
We should have thought about something different from that.
Speaking of cool and not cool.
Exactly. So like, right, but when things like sexual harassment is things that I still learning about.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? So like, we come up in a culture and a don't blush baby culture.
Yeah.
I mean, that is so normal to me that we cannot understand where the rest of the world is over.
Agreed. Agreed.
So imagine me, I would love to do a song this year about that topic, but I don't feel, even though I'm a champion for NO, I don't feel like I fully educated enough.
Right.
I don't hear for somebody to criticize me for not having enough, not feeling as though I have enough knowledge. It's a thing. Drake could help and empower the community in much other ways other than singing a song. So when Drake give back money to the community or whatever, or if he build a school or something, or open a community center, like whatever, or give people water or whatever, like that empowering the community too.
Yeah, agreed.
That's social work too. So all social work not coming wrong. Yeah, I'm not knocking Pusha T. I don't know what Pusha T is doing in terms of social work. Pusha T got flat.
That's the thing. I don't know what's Pusha T.
No, he's do things like he's do like prison reform, whatever, and that kind of stuff.
So like, he's saying about San Andreas a lot, so he will go out do prison reform because he put a lot of people.
He does. He really does.
Right. At least
he's up balance it.
He's always the soundtrack to a lot of people in prison.
Yeah, man, I feel like we put unnecessary responsibility. Like, for example, when Rihanna said that I'm not a role model, I didn't do this to be a role model. I did this more to be an artist and to entertain. And I feel that we put too much stock on our celebrities to do certain things, which is why I think which is where all this stems from. The fact that we value celebrities too much more than we really need to, right? Like, you're an artist, entertainer, that's that. Your opinion on politics, we should not be checking for that. We shouldn't be checking for. That's a totally different thing, right? Some people could be celebrities, and then some people could be celebrities/political activists, etc.
If there's a lot of people just grow out of awareness and things like when they get that fame and popularity and things too, and then see other people struggling, it's touch sign in the heart, and you know they would go into that charitable role or whatever because they start to get almost guilty, like what do to deserve all this?
Right.
But at the same time, like and then other people voted. Let me say you bring out a song this year, and for some reason this song just get you a following bare little children. That doesn't mean you have to change your entire image. Because 100,000 little children following Saul, I don't think it's reasonable for Saul to say, all right, from now on, I got to sing to little children.
That's a good point. Yeah, that's a good point.
Depending on how much big people following me.
But yeah.
I 100,000 little children following me and no big people following me. Better believe I can sing a song.
You mean by the more, like what?
This one that give me the money, all right, then, like, whatever.
That's the same thing that they say about Rihanna, that Rihanna has a lot of kids.
Yeah, listening to her,
music,
right.
But any day Rihanna's music, it's not kid friendly.
It's not.
Never really was.
Sex would be so amazing, right? That kind of thing.
When she went rated R.
Right, good girl gone bad.
Very fun. Good girl gone bad is when she.
Dog, that music is the same thing. If it's something that you want that, then damn it,
You even forgot that album exists. A Girl Like Me, that was the second album.
Yeah, oh, for true.
She had another album after.
Oh, yeah.
If this was a gameplay net, I would say that album was trash. It's gameplay net.
So you're not going to say that. Right. Okay, cool. All right, so we wanted to bring you on. The main thing we want to bring you on for was we've got like, I think it's like every like 5 at least we do these.
Do the table.
Yeah, it's come true. Right.
That's producer.
I'm sure that you right. Please talk about. Please do this, Dear Christine thing where you go through all Dear Christines and kind of just give people advice, imaginary people, because
People is actually waiting.
No.
Oh, not to this? Oh, no.
That's nonsense. Do not do that, please.
We got 300 subscribers. I really get like 4 people every 2 months? Nah.
So what is writing in there?
Now we take like we literally
we take them right.
We did this with Erin Hatton.
Yeah.
Erin.
Bavel.
Okay.
Yeah, that's work at Slam.
That's right.
right. All right. So we just want to get your opinions on things and things.
Is it we giving advice to the people that are asking for advice? I'm not asking you for advice. But we giving them advice.
Where this advice? All right. So what did that find in the Pine Nation?
Yeah, we find Pine Nation.
This is literally the
nation.
Not me.
Wow.
There's no Christine that they're running into here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Read this.
All right. Well, cool. Unsure dad wants child back. So we can start there.
Unsure dad wants child back?
Yeah, he's unsure.
Yeah. All right, I can let you read it, but that's confused. I said, rather because is it that they're unsure that the dad wants a child back, or is it an unsure dad that wants back his child?
Like he doesn't think this is my child, but he wants it.
Well, let's find out. Okay.
Maybe I can shut my eyes. I don't want.
All right, cool. Dear Saul, I need your advice on this problem that I have.
Not Dear Saul.
I recently had a baby for a guy who did not stay by my side when I needed him most. He turned his back on me when I became pregnant, because for some unknown reason, he felt the child was not his, though I did nothing to make him distrust me. As a result of his actions, I turned to someone else for help. This guy helped me with all that I needed for myself and the little one. Now, after treating me so badly, the real father is coming back around to make trouble, saying he does not want his child calling another man daddy, and he wants me to come back to him. Christine, Saul, I feel if a man can leave a woman in her time of greatest need, she should never have anything to do with him, no matter what he has to offer. If he had doubts, he could have waited until the child was born and have blood tests done. Tell me what you think about my situation.
All right. Okay. I will still have the blood test done. If he is the father, he had to spend time with the child. To me, it's obvious that he thought that he had put her in a tight spot. She's a very lucky woman, and that somebody phoned her.
That's why he wants to know. Did she find that person real fast?
But wait.
Not phoned, but
wait.
I don't want to say phoned because she's not a lost item, but that she was able to find somebody while she was pregnant, because that's a very, very interesting
scenario.
Yeah, because the time that people be in need, but also that you don't find many men that willing to step up to the plate and take on a woman with another man's child. So
maybe even before she gave birth to the child, that's so strange to me.
It's very strange.
To you?
I ain't gonna lie, I feel like she was dealing with that man before. Because the man already had doubts for whatever reason.
Right, that's why I say she's to get the check. Just in case.
Right, yeah, the man had doubts. And then she's still pregnant for whoever child, and then she finds someone in that space of time. I can't imagine, I'm projecting, so I can't imagine myself, I single, and I meet a girl, and she's pregnant for a man, and I can help she out there and here and there.
Nice girl.
I just can't see that happening. I can't imagine how nice it could be.
I find it interesting the way that when looking at it though. The main thing that I looking at it as is if the man left her, I want to know if because he left her while she was in her greatest need, as she said, if there is a grace period where she can forgive the man and take him back, or
she already started to move on.
Yeah, but it could be he could be the father though.
You only saying so now because you child
I think he's saying so because
because you child he don't say like that.
Something so.
Yeah.
This is
I think he catching horrors now because he down the woman for no reason, because he thought that the woman was good.
I can see that happening too.
Yeah, he done the woman. I know he thinks surgery is done, but we done the woman and the child is mine, boy. I want you back, but nah, y'all tell you past, boy, you make a mistake, brother.
Yeah, I think it was a clear-cut case of, you know how a man is one done away with a girl until she find another man.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. So as soon as he see that the woman now find somebody else to take care of her and support her and whatever, now he wants.
Wish you gonna left, you know, I go back with a man, show you that he could done with you already.
But wait, if
Anyway, furthermore, my done when she the pregnant. You gonna go back with he get pregnant again if we done it again? That's like for you, like.
but what if he
I don't
has,
see what more you could bring in here.
but what if he's actually the father of the child though? He doesn't have any say.
Then he can, he have say in terms of the child's life, but he doesn't have to be in a relationship with her to have say in the child's life. He's saying that he gotta get back with her. He can't get back with her. The woman done and move
My thing is though, like let me say he get girl pregnant and what's not, and you have doubts. When during the pregnancy should they say, well, to be honest, I feel that child ain't mine. You get what I'm saying?
I think he was saying so out of like shock that maybe he just didn't want to have it or something. Like
But still though, if I get a girl pregnant,
you already know what we got here.
When should they say I don't think the child? If I don't think the child is mine, when should they say I don't think the child is mine?
I don't really want to be self-righteous, but you should be putting on a condom.
Yeah, if that's the case for sure.
If you guessing that each child and all of yours, he made the pregnancy thing that you probably, things has happened or whatever, but really and truly, that don't sound like you was in a stable relationship.
I watch too much Maury.
Are you talking about are you talking to the boy about making a child or nothing? Very truly, you know that a child is for life, you know. People feel that this thing here somewhere for that 20 minutes or whatever. Yes, ladies, I said 20 minutes. People feel like they work out, but they're not for another 18 years. This Barbados, the children live home for 40 years. I tell you, you be retired and get pension and people in your house say you ain't want a child. So I don't understand why nobody will tell herself, but again, it gets you pregnant. I want to get you pregnant. And that's in most relationships is break up anyway when the boy pregnant.
It really is two things about Bajans. And Marcus is say one of them all the time. Bajans feel that when you stab somebody, they don't think you can dead. Bajans feel that because you have little raw sex that they can't get pregnant.
Right.
Just be having sex bareback and then shocked when you get pregnant.
Yeah. All right, wait. So let me change the question, right? I can change the question to if he knows that it's his child, right? Mm-hmm. But he left her while she was pregnant, and then he comes back say when the baby's 2 years old because he changed his mind, whatever. Do you think that she should now let him in because he actually is the father of the child?
Let him in the child's life.
Let him in child's life.
Right. Yeah, the child's life, not a relationship with the woman.
Even though he left her for so long.
But it's his child, Marcus.
He could come out after 30 years. If you want to have a relationship with the child.
That right on her part though. Like
on her part?
On his part. That right on his part that he came back.
But
you want the boy not to have a father? You want him not to have a father?
He was wrong when he left. Him not coming back ever is continuing to be wrong.
Yes,
he has to come back sometimes in order to make it right.
But what if she doesn't want him back, but he wants to come back then?
He won't come back because he see her with another man.
Right. No, but in this question, right?
Ask the question properly.
Right. He left her when she was pregnant, right? For whatever reason, right? And did not provide for her when she needed it most.
Yes.
Yeah.
He now decides to pick and choose to come back at 2 years old, right?
Yeah.
And he wants to be back in his child's life.
Yeah.
Do you think that she can then say, you wasn't here when I needed you most, go long?
We just discuss how long children is be around the place. 20 years. Let me say 20 years.
20 years.
Because your mom missed 10% of those 20 years. You're going to tell him, no, you cannot be. That is the first 2 years. Of course, they are important, but there's so many more years and moments to come that the man deserves to be a part of if he's serious. He's allowed to come back from making that mistake. Yeah, it was a big mistake, so she does not have to forgive him and have him back in her life and be his woman or anything like that. And she chooses to be, so be it. But I mean, at the end of the day, if he wants to be in the child's life, she cannot hold out against him for the duration. How long you gonna hold against him, man?
Can she legally do that? I don't think she can.
No, she can't either. But no,
I think she can. But she can't do the get custody based on like.
You still have to show court process, and if the man is a good man, they can't just.
I don't want to get into the legality of it. I want to stay to the moral.
Right, just yeah.
What Christine said? Miss what Christine?
Nothing really. She don't ever say nothing really.
She's thought very jump. I do understand how you may feel about being rejected and left alone just when you needed him there for you. If you do not love him after his shoddy treatment and has put that bridge behind you, it would not be wise to turn back. The child is legally yours, and you are the fittest person to decide who will help you to care, nurture, and raise that child. If he claims to be the father, then he should support the child without demanding that you return to him. Right. In fact, he does not have the authority to demand that you do.
Yeah.
I suppose also that since this claim, blah, 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 Christy.
There's no signing papers acknowledging fatherhood. Love will forgive almost anything, but no one can honestly blame you if you felt
the loving,
no longer
the relationship was a conversation for me.
It's unreasonable to force a relationship, but that's it, Shelby.
Yeah. Agreed. Okay, so I guess that was.
There you go. Let me show my eyes again.
All right, cool. First of all, Saul, thank you for the advice you are giving. Okay, whoa. Saul, I have a problem. I have been in love with a man for 4 years. He is my first and only love. I met him when I was 18 years old, and things going very good. He calls me on the phone. He called me on the phone every night and then would come to see me every night also. That was until one day he got himself a car. For a while, things continued to go all right, but then the phone calls got short and his visits were not as they were before. They too became fewer and fewer. Then he got his own home, which he took me to sometimes and gave me what I wanted. Saul, he has never told me he loves me or that we are finished. He has not done me anything wrong, yet he's always looking annoyed and sad. Do you think that I am not showing him enough love, or is it that he does not love me? Should I forget about this man or give him some more time?
Wait, before you continue, she said that he's never said he loves her. He said that?
Literally, I said that. He never said that and done nothing.
But he ever said that was in a relationship?
He has never told me he loves me or that we are finished. He has not done me anything wrong, yet he is always looking annoyed.
He ever said that he in a relationship? I don't say never had that conversation.
How come I can assume that though?
He never said she loves you?
So, but you can love somebody, you can not love somebody but still be in a relationship?
I can just assume. I'm sorry for assuming, but
they was together for 4 years, remember that though?
They was together for 4 years, or was having sex for 4 years?
She said she's been in love with a man for 4 years.
This man is listening. This man's eyes are closed. I have been in love with a man for 4 years. He's my first and only love. Yes, you're right. I met him.
That means man touched your virginity.
Jeez, oh my, on the ball, boy.
What I mean by that?
I met him when I was 18 years old and things were going very good. Right. So he would call me every night and blah, blah.
Yeah, that was really virginity.
Oh, so they aren't in a relationship really.
Now I tell you, it just.
He's my first and only love. I met him when I was 18, but things were going good. He called me on the phone every night and then come and see me every night. But I want to know if it's not a level by yours, eh?
Probably.
When we see my guy can't start move
different.
He must say level by yours, eh? But he sound like a man probably older too, cause actually 18 and she talking about how the man is. She know 22, but 4 years, right?
Mm-hmm. Right.
But man no buy a car and build his own house. She said, "Bill, or he bought his own home or something like that."
He moved in
the word home.
Right. He got his own house. He got his own home.
Oh, home.
Understand? Home somewhere like. Nah, real talk. Home is like a house. Like a house. Home on one side is my like he ain't going in an apartment or anything. He's not going.
Right. He bought his own place.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's my stable.
Right.
My only car she did once or twice. She should look and see.
And then she specifically said, "And give me what I want." She said that. She said he carried to the house and give her what she wanted.
Yeah.
I think he finds somebody that he fall in love with.
I don't think so. I think that she's just a thing.
Right, exactly. She was just a little thing on the side.
Like a let's say thing, and I right, sweetheart, you gotta go to that, you gotta go over that, babe.
That's sad. Like 4 years.
That man, they paying you for food. I know you're gonna rate it in paper. All the HL, I'm so sorry for HL, but your HL, you gotta get a man. If you don't got a man, he got somebody else that he living in now.
Yeah, the man lives with somebody, probably got one.
If because he's only 22, I know he's a 22-year-old man over there been in one house, so he got
He
gotta be older than you too, right? So he trick you for I would tell my father up and he do. Because if he live with me, I tell my father up and I tell my father what he doing with me. Because he unfair you, though. I know he going along. He next thing you probably hear that he married and tell you, don't get yourself in that trap, baby girl. Get out of that.
I thought you said don't blush baby thing.
But I mean, I thought that she more avuncular now, though. I said, my hair roll, she short and thing. You know what I mean? Like this girl, I said out here, I mean, I almost like a phone, don't blush baby. But I mean,
but she's literally a baby girl, though. She's 22 years old.
22 years old.
Baby to you, but to me.
So you looking easy now?
Don't sweetheart test and time to yourself. You heal, you get to know yourself. Get church.
What's the lowest age you will go in terms of age limit?
You don't know how old your man is, me?
I know how old your man is, B.
But it doesn't make a difference how old I am.
It doesn't? Oh, I think it does. I think it does.
If I'm 60 and then all of it.
That's what I'm saying. It makes a difference.
Oh, it's 17 years.
Nah.
I don't look at age. I don't look at. I was actually having this conversation with a friend of mine. Like, I don't look at age. Part of like school.
School ain't an issue, but age is for me.
No, nice. So I more look at everybody and me what a vibe. Is alright. Like, it's hard for me to meet anybody under 26, 27 right now. Though the place that is good.
That make sense.
The children not really good. I don't get wakey or anything, so I think very comfortable that I ain't a butt up and the teenagers and miss and tell the same, right? But it's all like that's how somebody comes out. Like, I ain't got the lower or upper limit. It just like if me anybody vibe. Blind, right?
So if somebody that was like say like 26 had to deal with somebody that was like 18, like how you feel?
As a man dealing with or in a relationship.
I mean, like,
how old is Marcus?
I'm just asking questions. Can I ask questions? Hypotheticals, go there. I mean, it's a 26-year-old man dealing with a 18-year-old woman.
Depends on what level of maturity she at though. Because you look at 26 and 18, if you look at 40 and 32. Right?
But the maturity level
is what's important. Exactly.
It's different, right? So people always say that women is mature faster than men.
I just feel like at 18 you still in 6 form, B.
She may be at UV too.
True.
She might be at UV, or she might have gone to UV straight from.
You can still go? I thought I never
know. You can do preliminary or something.
Yeah, you can do a preliminary.
Okay.
I'll be at UV for 2 years already. It could be any amount of things that people. Women is know what about a lot of time too, right?
Yeah.
And you see a lot of time. Well, you look at women, but you age, and if you were honest with yourself, you could tell when they were parent man in that order, and then because the things that them about in life, we don't about as men. So a man no gonna get you for a job, you can look to probably buy a car or something because you want to get wrong. You want to a woman buy a car, a woman get dropped on by your man.
I say she money buy a house.
Buy a apartment, probably do she want an apartment first, or get a house or something. She let take care of herself, or woman but even travel until they get experiences until they got. When I carry all our wrestle until you know she still got that memories. You got memories you care, but whatever. Insurance licking you down, but she got and mortgage licking she down, but which more valuable? Understand? Like, so you see what women know is like even if you talk to women, and if you talk to a girl like 22 or whatever, and you will find out her level of reasoning might surpass.
Very true. Very true.
I feel like a lot of younger girls I meet personally, in there. The main day maturity wise. But
the truth of the matter is though, I know girls my age that although they are not I would rather deal with immaturity from a woman that's younger than just a stressful, volatile woman that's my age.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, because an immature girl
where you gonna pick one?
No, but I just saying. Jeez, dog. I just saying.
Every 18-year-old immature. Let's stay away from immature.
But I say like in terms of
you mean like you think it's more acceptable for
sometimes age, right? No, I'm saying sometimes age doesn't play as much of a role as their emotional intelligence, so to speak. So I would rather somebody that doesn't have any responsibility, that doesn't understand responsibility yet, than somebody that got responsibility, but is a psycho.
That's not real specific.
I'm not saying that women are psychos. I'm just saying the few that are, right? The no thing. I still remember the women, right? Right. I would rather somebody, So anyway.
Oh, man. You got men that psychos too?
More men psychos than...
Exactly. So you got to deal with it on a personal level and everybody level so that I still come back to how you vibe with somebody.
Exactly. But there's this idea...
I think they got a law about having sex and relationship people under 16. So I advise all men do not go You know that. I think, and then they come back onto morality. You gotta know it's about people being real with one another.
Yeah.
If a man know that he's 40 and he can't get no women that in his age group because all he got is a pretty car, he's still parking home by his mother and thing.
Right.
He can go and tell a little 21-year-old or 20-year-old head or whatever, but he know he ain't genuine with it. And I think if people would just be genuine with what they really feel and stop playing people's emotions and things, then everything will be a lot better. So if you know as a man, right, that you ain't genuinely like the 17-year-old, 20-year-old, you just going because it's easy.
Right.
You should really let her because you're a predator.
Agreed.
Even though she over the age, because you know that she maturity level or you only doing it because it's easy for you. But you know that if she was your age, that she would look at you as a pure loser. You know what I mean? So you gotta step it again. And I think that's just how it's going in terms of you got to be honest with people. You gotta be honest with people and you gotta be honest with yourself. So
26 and 17, how you feel? Alright.
26 and 17, if the man, now I can answer if the man generally likes the girl and the girl generally likes the man, then they have no problem with it.
Oh, safe.
Yeah.
But you, I don't know if you experience this, but a lot of women our age, I find, is chastise men our age for having a
Younger
woman
girls.
that younger, say, whether she's 19, 20. I think it's like looked down on them. Now, I ain't gonna generalize and say all women, but I've heard that before. Like, why would you deal with a woman that is, 19, 20?
When they got
She's a
single
baby.
women at 26.
Yeah. I don't know.
I was just single woman at 26, so what she last boyfriend was.
Yeah. Actually, how old your boyfriend was at 19?
Which is what, that's what we're gonna ask. I
Yeah.
find like majority of girls at 19 had older men though.
So that's just how it was.
I got one to ask, but it's all rough though. And then another one that coming. It ain't a deal.
Rough like
Christine, though.
dark or rough like,
Rough like
whoa,
wow.
okay.
Man, we got the
The good thing about this is that I don't believe they're real, so.
yeah.
Break
Okay,
it.
but this one is not Christine though. So yeah. So I am 39 years old and my husband is 51. We have been married. We have been together, 9 years and married 4. This morning he was doing things during foreplay whilst watching porn on his phone. But which is not unusual. The problem is when I looked to see what he was watching,
Alright, see where this game, boy.
he got a little mad. So I let it go and he went in the shower. But I looked at his phone and saw that he was watching gay porn. I don't think I have a problem with that, but it kind of threw me. Should I be worried that he is... Should I be worried that he is secretly on the down low? Or does he just like to look at gay porn occasionally? when I'm giving a blow. Oh, well, okay. Well, okay.
You can't curse on that.
Right. Well, no. You can
Hey, I just
curse,
don't know
but
he's censoring himself.
no, I'm trying not to be as explicit.
Oh, okay.
When I'm giving him
Fellatio?
oral, when I'm giving him fellatio, he likes also when I lick his bum.
Nice.
So I guess that's indicative of the tendencies. I don't know how to confront him with what I've seen on his phone.
All these people make me laugh. First of all, what you should do is wait till the article get published. And then, baby, look at this.
Look at that.
I say here, what's out the link? And then you get mad. But y'all can have a conversation after that for sure.
But how should she confront him about this?
I think the gay porn thing is kind of weird. Like, if he like little boxy stuff or whatever, that's his thing. But the gay porn is kind of...
I can't watch gay porn.
I can't look at gay porn and be turned on.
I can't.
He is looking at gay porn while he thinks she's giving him head.
But do you think that she is kind of insinuating that he may be on the down low because of that? Do you
He
think
might
that's
be
true?
biting.
Do you think that he?
I think he's old, so like he can, if let me say he was biting, he could just kind of express himself.
Because everybody's get offended or whatever, and they preface this term, they say everybody got the right to do whatever they want to do in the bedroom.
That is the preface.
But
Anyway,
sure, how's the men in here watch gay porn ever? It's a point proven.
Ron, you good, are you?
I was never inclined to emulate a marmite But that's so strange to be even watching porn and be with somebody. Like she said, I don't bother shit.
Wait, what?
You watching porn during sex? I don't know that.
Oh, okay. I've done that though. I've done that.
You left on the porn. That's what you mean.
Oh, right.
Yeah, on porn.
It wasn't like you're actively looking at it.
Safe.
It might be funny, huh?
That's kind of weird.
That is weird, though. That is really weird.
He's a big 51-year-old man. She's 39.
So that means that clearly she's not doing it for him.
Which means that the man doing it.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know where she will go confront you, but she just want confirmation that the man a late man too. I feel the man late man.
Full stop.
I feel like man for true.
I feel like man full stop. I can't imagine.
You think you could like something in porn that you wouldn't do in real life?
This is the I Know podcast, sponsored by
I started thinking all different things. Watching porn.
Yeah, me too. I was wondering what would I not do. My categories are wild. So
I know.
I can't say one nothing that I like important.
Don't get strange. Don't get heavy, boy.
We put a podcast with 3 big men.
There's like
Don't get porn.
there's like the view meets toxic masculinity. What, yo? All right. I had sex with my husband's best friend, and now we both feel guilty. What should I do?
How does that feel?
We both feel guilty. That's what I'm saying, man.
Should start with feeling guilty.
I've been married for 4 years, and like every couple, my husband and I fight over little things. From the past 6 months, we have been feeling a little disconnected from each other, and boredom has crept into our relationship. Meanwhile, I developed a crush on my husband's best friend who's unmarried, and we became good friends. A few days back, we got intimate and ended up having sex. Now we both feel extremely embarrassed and guilty. Should I confess what happened to my husband? I really love him and don't want to lose him. His best friend is ready to break all ties with us and move away from our life. What should I do? Please help.
Alright. I feel that in this case here, every best friend ready to go alone, let your best friend go alone, and yes. Probably gonna tell your husband eventually, but
I think so.
I think she should tell your husband. I don't know. It works in marriage.
I had a
That's a tough
girl,
one.
and she always used to tell me, if it's just a one thing, don't tell she name.
Oh,
Wait, what? If it's just a one thing? Oh.
Actually, sorry, I used to deal with a girl. She used to tell me.
I was like, okay.
She used to tell me like, if it's just a one thing, don't tell she name.
She was 18?
No. What?
Now you thinking about the fella for your friend.
No, funny. That's funny.
Sight.
But I think she mean like an affair is more painful than like you mess up.
So you're allowed one thing.
Don't look at that as an allowance.
Oh, but she will forgive for one thing, so don't tell she.
The story don't compute, though. Yeah.
I mean, don't confuse.
How this woman? You say you're the one was in a relationship, but she put that stipulation for you. Which means that one was insane ongoing.
It was exclusive. It wasn't a relationship.
What is that exclusive?
Exclusive is
You're not having
I
sex.
kind of still looking for other people, but for right now, it's just with you.
But that's what exclusive is?
Yeah.
I thought that meant that you ain't with anybody else. I ain't looking.
I ain't with nobody else, but you're looking. No, that's a relationship.
No, he's a whore.
I don't think so, but
I never hear about that status yet.
Yeah, I never
like
heard
you
about
just
that
with
yet.
somebody, one person, but you necessarily in a relationship
We're
with them.
having sex with that boy if I don't want me in a relationship. What is it? What to bring back?
Wait, so you will only have sex with somebody if you looking to be in a
I
relationship?
don't have sex with fun. Nigga got platinum cop.
That works. That works. So not everybody can get it. Basically, it's valuable. Yeah.
That's what
I'm not reason platinum yet.
No, the thing about real talk, like I always say, it come back to being honest and honesty. Like,
But yeah, we had discussions.
Yeah, but this is.
If you really want to be with that person, when you tell that she had fun and keep it there, like, I understand, you're human, you got extra scratch or whatever. But the whole idea of all be exclusive, and maybe she I don't know, what maybe women is when you really like a lawyer into them, and I mean, and say to them, if them feel like they got saying, I think we came back, you tell me, so I stipulated that woman, I'm gonna let you back, I'm gonna really tell you, she said, I want this day, you can tell yourself, boom, ain't the boy else but she's hold me down all the time and they can get you a chance. Are you stringing she long all the time and know God that you gain no? Are you looking at if any boy slip up? Have a sweetheart? Oh, sorry. It's getting awkward. Is she? But yeah, and then he strings she long all the time, so and then one day you guys can't take home of a bum. Yeah, if funny some boy, you know.
Right.
And I can brush her. I know you tell me, one day she could come and tell me, she got a man. I know what happened out there. That day, is the day you come out like the man, the first thing now. I thought, let me be in a relationship. Let me get a shot, man. I really like you. I never know it. Nah, man. If you know it, at that time, that's just equal.
So you don't. So wait. But back to what you were saying though. You don't believe in the pre-relationship.
The pre-relationship.
Where basically you ain't got the titles on it, and you're exclusive to the person having sex with them.
Yeah.
But you still open to looking for other people. You don't believe in that.
That's I don't really believe in that. I don't got men with the place that's got a lot of women and the women will understand. But yeah, and you man, you ain't my man, and you woman or whatever. And if I got itch to scratch or whatever, I will call you or whatever, right? That's cool or whatever. I just did it. But if I tell you in this thing, no, you say, you exclusive, only me and you dealing, but if you deal with anybody else, it can only be a one-time thing, but you gotta come back to me. That is like a pseudo relationship. Right. You got the woman in.
Yeah, basically.
And that way,
I got a half to my girlfriend.
Yeah, so I
got house though.
Right? I got house. So, but what I say that ain't necessarily what you are describing.
Right.
You're describing a situation where you had other people in your life or whatever that you was talking to, and you meet somebody else that you tell yourself, well, yeah, boom, I liking this person more and more, and you start to cut off all the other women or whatever. So at that point there, so when you transition now from the point you realize that I'm serious about this girl, is when you should really cut off all that other women. Call for the time you realize that you're serious about somebody, you gotta be serious about them. You can't be serious about them and tell yourself, well, yeah, just in case it's don't work out, I still want piece more from here or piece more from there. Because then, you know what, when it don't work out, it's only that this damn piece more, so when you didn't pay full attention, that you can got the blame for why it didn't work out with that person. That's how you feel about it. If you ain't in it, you gotta get your all.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I gotta think about that house that I had though.
Yeah.
I got to think about that. I have to.
That way young too, though.
But you still young to got a house though.
How old are you?
Are young?
The man out there, some wisdom point.
Wisdom, boy.
But I sure when I write, I gotta tell you now that they can realize that women is saying that they ain't renewable resources. It's not a woman ain't like the rain door now. You're gonna wake up tomorrow morning and they can still be there. You wake up tomorrow morning and they are fossil fuel, she's gone. You know what I mean? No more for it's not you wake up, you DLP. It's not, you really ain't nothing.
You really don't like DLP.
I don't like Japanese mechanic context.
No. The references I understand.
You on share one more thing, raise you wake up morning, she gone. Somebody else that. And then you can realize how valuable that she was. And I want a boy man I missed there.
If you don't mind me asking, basically, last time you was in a relationship?
Relationship?
Yeah. Not a relationship. A relationship.
Me and my last official girlfriend we done in 2011.
Gone man, big man, you live in lavish, boy. Man, living single for real.
7 years I living single, but I mean, it ain't stopping me from tell myself that somebody in Kano.
You have house in there though.
I have people that I talk to, whatever, but people that I talk to, but a lot. I tell you, filmmaking sport, right? They have women that I talk to, whatever, but when we realized that it wasn't going to work out, it didn't work out.
Whoa.
Right? But like, a lot of people tell me that it's hard to get through with, I ain't mad. I just said, from the beginning podcast, it's real difficult with WhatsApp and things, busy and things. So unless you really engage me in a conversation and they can really hold my attention. This isn't not to none of my friends that be talking to me, no. But a lot of times I just get sidetracked and go on to dealing with the same more pertinent to me.
So does this have anything to do with your job and how should I say it? Not spontaneous it is, but how unstable it is. It's unstable, but in a stable way.
Yes,
If you get what I mean, as in like you got different modes of income, and whether it's that you got jobs coming up, whether it's that you radio them from the radio somewhere else. You think that does play a role, right? In
It's not scheduled.
right. It's not scheduled. You think that plays a role in the women the fact that you had a woman solo?
I think that the right boy doesn't count on yet. That's really the right boy count on yet. It ain't got really nothing to do with the schedule.
I ask that because a lot of celebrities that I see, I'm more.
See, the good thing is that I'm not a celebrity.
But it's funny because you are though. Because you actually are though. But even with celebrities, I see that celebrities break up now and then get married and then break up and thing. I think it's because of their busy and all over the place schedule. So
I never got the time to really devote to somebody, but I tell you, I know when people come along and the vibe with me, I just got the time, I think, right? But I ain't there, right? That's the call I like somebody me that they're gonna like me back to, you know. The nigga obviously automatic, so they say no in the last 7 years that I ain't like nobody. I think they really work out. Either that I did, I like somebody and then it didn't work out. My vibe, I tell myself, mom, anything the same kind of sense, I prefer you in this aspect. Or I like people that and they like me back. And they had to hold my corner.
But from what you see though, I know that a lot of women would have approached you because you in the spotlight now. If you got a big platform.
That's a misconception. And first, let me finish your question before you think.
I guess that was done.
You're done?
I
don't really get a lot of men poetry.
Whoa, you got a chance to think about that.
To stroke my ego, I just tell myself because people feel I'm married. So they're not really. I mean, like, a lot of people see me in fat and things. Like, I don't know time to talk to people that I can't really because I engage fat before you go play. I think more than they be standing up, listening to a player and trying to work out what and what a player, what you gonna do to present the music, or you gonna make these people move, or get these people continue moving, or what these people, what you feel these people want here or whatever. All the time I still trying to know what the DJ that playing now playing, so I don't get there repeat a whole set of music.
So you just real work oriented really.
But at the end of the time to really be having a conversation with the boy. And boys people can meet me in effect too. I just go protect my voice a lot. So a lot of them can meet me in effect. With music booming, I can have a conversation with you in effect like that there, so. But I tell you that if it's somebody that I really pick up on or whatever, I never feel that. I would never feel it. But I just got time at lunch and you know.
You know a lot of girls like DMing you, nothing so?
Yeah, but when I click on the profiles, they've got children or hey, solid joint parties on the stage. It's like me just because I just keep it real. I was saying it was 7 early, but women don't be late in that romantic vibe. Let me see you dog, you know.
Man, that's so funny. Oh my gosh. Oh,
it don't be nice. So
that's strange. I thought that women would really approach, because women, from what I see, women like a man with status and that. And you seem you are a very level-headed person. I thought it would draw a lot of women, to be honest with you.
It's the wrong kind of women, it seems.
But a table salt needs some sugar, man.
Table salt needs some sugar. Wow.
So I come from school.
From school?
I play.
Salt come from C.
Law sport.
Oh, right.
I never cursed you just now. I never cursed you.
I mean, what is that?
No, that's what I'm playing like a law sport. I was popular in school too.
So it's always be up in everything, so you right.
Oh,
so I used to be everything. I used to be everything. So I was never really good at sports, and I just like sports. I always love music, so I used to like DJ or sing or MC talent shows and things.
Up in everything.
Okay, I used to be in everything.
So we segue a little bit. What become of the Bashman, man?
That man cool.
I mean, just what's the cool group name?
I was never in Bashman, man.
You was never in a group?
What happened? No.
That was a feature?
No, that was featured by my song.
Right.
That was featured by my song. That was 2004. Then I had Push Back Girl the year in front. So I had no big right from school. So
shout out to Etienne.
Etienne, man.
On the Pulse Radio Show, Hot 93.3.
No, I just love
But you gotta get me from down there one of these weeks.
You will come for Drew?
I will come, man.
I thought you can't come because Slam.
No,
Yeah, he was on Admiral thing.
I can come.
Yo, the man deal with Arnold that episode.
Yeah, you carrying man though. you did a very passive carrying.
Well, it was just again speaking my reality. So it's easy to have a debate with somebody when you say not only you believe it in your heart, but you got the facts to back it up too, right? So like, people ask like, how come I get vexed or whatever? But it wasn't no reason to get vexed because I know what he was saying was true, and that he was arguing strictly off of emotion, and so he can't win it with me.
Yeah,
and
no, we done got you fast.
Like, I know where Bashman come from. I know what Bashman is, and this is where he live. So you can't tell me nothing about it that I don't know.
You didn't already.
You gotta sit down. Let me educate you when it kind of dollar. If I want to know about other forms of soul kind of thing, like, I got times I would take a back seat. But if you come to criticize the art form and definitely criticize my music, then you can go actually come with straight facts and not just emotions.
What do you think about how he talked to Hollaback? Like what he said to Hollaback? You think he had any point in there at all?
I think that was the highlight of festival stage last year. Like, I think that Hollaback interview was after mine.
I think so too. Yeah.
I thought about the deal he said he was a poet for another artist. I think he just wanted to spark that fire and all that thing.
So he fall into that trap. He was kind of looking to entice people.
I know. It's like Armour knows. I respect Armour all the time for his consistency. Armour consistent. But Armour at Garrison, Armour going same with everybody at UE, and same with everybody playing. Armour going same everything, right? I got lucky for that. So Armour is Armour, and I think that a lot of what he's saying, just like Kanye, it's got some truth to it, but it's get lost in the messaging.
Yeah.
So I think that with the Hollaback, I can't remember a lot about that interview, but I remember I feel like he didn't really want Hollaback to explain himself.
Yeah.
No, not to get angry. To explain himself, like, if you feel you was all out there, so show me where you was all out there. And so all Hollaback got to do is, like, when it was only 16 years old, this song from Marshall, and he said, I don't believe that. I said, well, he actually called Marshall, calls his name in the song.
Yeah.
You know, it's Hollaback. Well, he said, the man liked the song so bad that he left him in there. I even changed my name on the song, so I don't want to prove it to you. Hollaback says it right there. Marshall say it right there, and then be like, yo, my song might not be big to you, but I know that a few people like it or whatever, and because you felt that my song touched 3 people's heart, and 3 people stop me and tell me, and this me no person, I can't believe that, I would tell you, if 3 people stop me and tell me that they like my work for this year, then I feel accomplished. That you can't tell me how to quantify my hits or value my contribution to the festival. Understand? So every song you get played in every shift on every station. But you might bring out a song, you might bring out like drinking rum and watching girls, or a sweet light, and somebody start playing and say, you talk about that song, you got that song real bad.
That would mean it to you.
And that would tell you that, yeah, boom, what you do for this year mean that I'm on the right path. You know what I mean? I go forward. So it doesn't matter how you again communicate and deal with people and get across your point.
But you got songs this year?
Yeah, definitely.
I want to hear one.
What do you read?
Yeah, that's
Soca Ninja.
Soca
Hard.
Soca Ninja?
Yeah.
Who do that? Obviously, but
Set, boy. Because Set at Pelican City Records, boy.
obviously, mud.
Yeah.
I really into poetry, right? I'm a performance poet, and I like, I was influenced by the Adrian Green and kind of people, and I realized that in your Bashment songs, you just come, it is the foundation of your lyrics, it comes from a real poetic perspective as opposed to a musical chanting perspective. I can't really explain it because
I can't sing.
oh.
Nah, I get one more.
All right, well.
No, I get what you came from too.
You remember the VA song?
It's only Van John.
Van John.
That one is.
Oh, yeah.
They got like a social commentary
Message.
undertone.
Yeah.
And
So
at
you
the
mean-
same time keeping it hype.
You mean like the message of the song isn't
The
necessarily
message of the song isn't necessarily put up your hands and wave.
Right, so you don't necessarily mean the sound or the diction or melody.
No. I mean the actual message in itself.
The lyrics, right?
Right. Even with Headboard, I remember Headboard had a very good story you could follow.
You mean that because like some bashment nowadays, even if they feed us something similar, his songs normally have a story.
Yeah.
And not necessarily just no.
So lyrics to you is very important.
Most important. Lyrics is king for me.
I think it was real hard to My Dream. You know My Dream?
My Dream was about trap, boy.
My dream. My dream.
Nah.
My dream.
I know you mean because
I had a song
My Inspiration,
called My Meditation. Yeah.
Oh, I know that one.
Check out. She checked out. She was like, you gotta re-upload that to YouTube. Know that YouTube really popping. That song, do that song in 2009.
Yeah, that hard.
10 or 11 or 12.
You got a little history for you?
You don't think so?
Why is not that?
That song was before it, telling you. That song was about marijuana.
Yeah.
That was about weed. Yeah.
Oh, safe. But yeah. So how you made it Barbados? Right. So use what got a concept first before you even want to do music, because the lyrics will come predominantly most important to everything else.
I a storyteller.
I like that though. I really like
stories.
that.
I like using ambition that. I grew up on lyric tips. I had a cousin. People that watch my interviews must be tired to hear this story. But I had a cousin from that moved to England when I was getting into first round school, and he had left a whole heap of lyric tapes, and I took them home. It was about 15 tapes. And I tried to know each of them tapes. But that's all I listened. That was the soundtrack to me growing up in junior to like fifth form or so. I just listen to these tapes all the time to eventually start writing my own. I fall in love with lyric style, lyric way of telling stories and things.
That's crazy.
And that's outside of other genres, the single most thing that get me where he is now.
You miss Alex on mornings?
I miss Alex period, yo.
Real talk. That get real sad real fast.
Be that touch I say mission period.
It's so.
Alex was not just my co-worker, Alex my friend, you know. She was in BAME. The idea for election, so we got to lame a little bit, but we ain't really lame as hard as you would normally. But you will go and see how me and Alex is to understand. Like, people must just feel that we mad. So they say we doing this podcast or whatever. If you was to do a podcast with me and she, you would probably get cruddy. We would talk, but then eventually we would start finishing one of the sentences, or you would see she would just say, I would don't laugh at her. She would look at me and she would start don't laugh because she know that what she said remind me of saying that we went through before. And then
that's our connection.
She's the sugar to your salt.
We went through a lot. That's more cinnamon.
More cinnamon.
Yeah, but she right. So we create a real synergy and it's all due to her call. Like, I ain't a big lame or name, but I was the person that insists. But we lame in again, who know one another, and get more chemistry and thing, and like that just started to work on air.
And you only met her through Slum.
Yeah, I mean she first day at Islam.
She told us to be like a mother, but a responsible girlfriend. Like that kind of tone of voice, something like that, man.
It's more like a sister to me, so that's the tone of voice that we hear. Sister / brethren. But I mean, Alex went through so much, like on radio, off air, it's so much experience, so much fun, right? That she's a big part of my life. I'm a big part.
So when she moved on to do other things, you feel that it was a big loss in terms of the radio show?
For the radio show, I thought it was a big loss for Barbados too. I thought
on a big pedestal.
He met you real bad.
I thought that Alex had brought something to morning radio that we had not had since the Honey and Nut show.
Christina.
Normal and KB. Normal Fanny and KB Clean used to host a show called.
I know.
Yeah, I used to watch it. I listened to it, but it wasn't. I think I come on. I know.
It wasn't that instrumental that you think.
You think it was Samuel Dali?
No, KB had somebody, a white woman named Christine. KB clean at Christine.
I know
Mornings
Christine,
on
again,
96.9.
That was on Mix,
Mix
right?
is being come on.
But I talking about 104. This is on 104 when 104 was love, yo. No, it's not. Before 104 was the beat.
No, it was 104. Yeah, it was 104.
This where Mark.
KB clean at.
This where Market Van the first start. Market Van the first start calling it Panda. See how you said Market Van the open capital. Market Van had moved from 104. Then he still linked with 92.9. Then it was put 92.9. No, he gone on. Sorry, no, he gone on capital. So like, that show used to get everything: entertainment, information, key up there, and education.
And you think that's what you two brought?
And that's not me. How about Alex bring? Before me, Alex thought radio was getting up and radio up on the morning playing what up. Right?
Valid B.
I thought that all the radio show was how hard you could play music. I didn't care name, but what time you run eyes, I didn't care name, but what it's saying between. Like, if you wake up in the morning and play a dub, you had me. You win. You understand? Like, I didn't know that a radio show was a show that was formatted, that they had these things leading into that thing, that you would make a link to tell people that this is the time now, this is what coming up. Get people saying when you leave, which is for about tell me when you signing out, don't say goodbye, say see you later. Like if the goodbye is finality, that really last. The only thing, so the thing that she teach me. So like, I didn't know nothing about that there, so yeah.
You think she'll ever like be able to come back on radio on mornings or something?
Yeah.
You think she could do like
Cindy Rose too? So how we do it? Puffy do.
Like, you know when Puffy in Barbados, Puffy is going on slam and play.
He was there doing that tonight.
Yeah.
Right.
They all know, right?
It's easier for Puffy to do that. Puffy do that. Black Rose just go on mic.
Okay.
Understand? If we say it was Shannon and Level Boys working for the night 6 o'clock. And when Puffy come up at night, Puffy go tell Pop, yeah, you're gonna sit them outside.
I ain't gonna play.
That ain't gonna fly.
Yeah.
Understand? So it's working easy for Puffy there now because the fact that he pretty much gave Black Rose an assist.
You're right.
So in the case
if Alice was to come back, he should gonna tell me like 2 weeks in advance, yo, I can be back for these 2
So you
weeks.
can man arrange
and we got shift because then so you say we bring Alice in more, you know, we gonna do it bubbles.
Yeah.
Very true.
Cause I ain't getting away. You gonna tell Bubbles no put you in VN shift. And you gonna tell VN y'all should not worry Bubbles. Or somebody gonna pay Alex. Like,
Right, yeah.
It don't work that easily.
Where she is again?
Jamaica.
Oh, doing sports max.
Yeah.
She's zone, yeah.
Choose between radio and music. If you had to be like
I'm
radio.
the same, bro.
Personality, being a radio personality.
Oh, okay. That's
First question.
That one there, I mean, being a personality and talking on mornings or singing or chanting.
what?
Or playing music.
Oh my God! Making music or being a radio personality.
Oh,
if
yeah.
you gotta choose one.
If I had to choose one, I guess you want an answer. You don't want a whole. I can't choose it.
Yeah, that's
If I had to choose one, I would probably choose doing the morning show right now.
Okay.
really. You really enjoy it.
I enjoy it, and it is more of a challenge.
More of a challenge.
Yeah, it's more of a challenge.
Making music?
Challenging you.
Yeah, challenging me and staying up to date with current events, and it's just fun to deal with people. And that one time that I got to deal with people. The reason that I say I would do that there, so probably before music now, and I love making music because I was forced to choose one, obviously.
Right.
Because I know that music thing in me. So if I don't do really the next 2 years, I can still sit down and writing songs for 2027. So.
But it don't seem like you can stop anytime soon, though. It seems like that place slam pretty solidified.
I wouldn't say so. I could go work tomorrow. How morning, right? A woman calling. He told me about last night. This is where Alex is working. A woman calling and she's saying what some boy paying. She got some man do saying I want to pay she back $10 a week, or I say I did blurt out, oh, want to pay like a coolie man. And a woman calling from Guyana and said that what drives you crazy is that people don't know when they're using racial stereotypes
Oh, you forgot that was
I ain't get a backlash. I didn't even have the sponsors back then either. But yeah, so what was that on last time?
I mean, about if you make,
wait, so I make it work tomorrow morning to say I lost my job now.
You think that easy for you though? Because you was there so long and you got such an impact on following a thing? You got the leniency to say.
I don't take it for granted.
Oh, okay.
I don't take it for granted at all. And the reason why you don't take it for granted because you know if you lose that job, you gotta look for something else. You gotta look for money, so you don't take it for granted yourself that I bigger than a station or that. Nah, boy. You know, people see people in left places and talk, they know some boys and tell, no boy like that, yeah, boy. Both of me is use one another and leverage one another, and that's why they go work in Islam. Islam works for me and I work for Islam. Islam is do a lot to push my brand, push my image, and done a lot for me in terms of raising my profile.
Does it bring a platform too?
Yeah.
They have you friend girls yet though?
Nah.
Strange.
I tell you, the women that I can be a try to tell you want me to, because they can want a man that really sort of.
That's funny. That's the same pretty good for me.
Yeah, very nice.
If a woman want a man that got things covered,
Everything
ready, and well,
Dang.
look outside, but don't look here.
How much time we got there?
We done. Well,
We basically done, yeah.
Okay, so we was talking about music.
Right. You mean about the music that you bring up?
But in terms of the rhythm poetry.
Yeah.
Because I like to talk about that too, because I find that is my strength in terms of being a bashment soca artist. Because a lot of bashment soca artists, a lot of them, they are very strong in terms of doing the instructions, and they're very strong in terms of creating the rhythm that can really make the girls move. But because I listen to a lot of hip hop and teenage, my lyrics and my metaphors and my rhyme schemes is be a lot more intricate and complicated.
Yes,
so that may pass over the average bashment soca listener. I don't mind that because ain't a boy that's trying to study that in the middle of the effect.
It's kind of odd because no one is in the fact. You say I'm not thinking about what these lyrics saying, but when it comes to soul song, like, it's be like, your analogy was cool.
Yeah.
But I ain't drinking no girl and taking
It's something that I see in, like, they got like rap elements in what you do, and of course this is Asman too. They got like not only do you have a concept, the concept has to be different in terms of the references you use and things that has never been said before. And like a competitive.
You got this here, I got volume. This got when you put my SoundCloud there, and they actually listen to a song you got there named Beijing's Nasty.
Oh, see, you know that
I heard this two songs I heard.
You got two songs there.
You know that we asked
this Mambo album. You saying something?
Start with Salt, they're just nasty.
We answered this woman about if she should about having sex with the best friend though.
Because she should let
tell the husband.
She should tell your husband.
Right,
she should
exactly.
let the best friend move away for your husband.
That done it. All right, cool.
SoundCloud, I put in nasty.
Claude.
Oh, okay.
Nasty.
You heard it wrong?
Yeah, you saw what this
year?
For on beach thing right there?
Oh yeah, that was to show you like an example of make sure levels look into it out there.
Last year Admiral get and insinuate that I just sing a lot of garbage. So this year I sing about garbage. Hear what?
It's an experiment.
Can you call Tina, please?
They're singing something different.
Yeah.
Can you call Tina? Wait, that's a fuck. Can you call Tina? This is a farce here.
I can't be DJ at all, man.
This is a farce here. Don't unfair in the car. See the pages? We score for people. Every Christmas all around we clean up. We just complain bad for the garbage truck. See where set up the West Coast of sludge is the litter. Every single container, every piece of paper you got trail with that. You can't tell a school child pick up a rapper or down when another send me school for. Then the rapper say don't you dig that? Meet with a snap box and tissue paper. But with a style you a phone container. All
No, you had a concept, but you had a rhyme scheme and that kind of thing. Then, yeah, I like it, man. I like it,
So
man. For me, that honestly, right? I'm not a huge soca person. I like more things that intricate, that kind of, that got more depth. This is why I'm more a rap person and a poetry person and stuff. So when I like something like that, it's make you think. I like music that make you think as opposed to make you feel, right? And that's one of them things that, right? That's
but a lot of people ain't gonna listen to music.
Yeah.
Different things, right?
Yeah, I know that I am the minority, but that's just my preference.
But that's how it goes. So lyrics first for me.
Yeah.
Get a story, message across, and then anything else. Because like, I ain't in that phase or mode where I searching for hits.
Yeah.
On it, so like, I just put out the music that I feel. Yeah.
Wait, sorry, how much time you got?
You got about 5 more minutes.
4? I thought you said time, B.
It was 5 minutes ago.
Yeah. No.
I'm confused.
Okay, safe. But yeah, okay. And this song that you got, this year, Soaking Asia.
Yeah, that one is. When you get him on the shanty, that one.
Hey.
You got rhythms there for me, right?
It's same.
Yeah, it'd be a matter of vibe. Like, I didn't find anything for your rhythms. So.
How long does it take to write a song?
Depends. It's a vibe thing.
Yeah.
Real talk. So like, that song, I even know where that song comes from. I think that comes from me cycling. Like, just reading around and seeing it. Everywhere you look is garbage. I would have write it, put it down. On the boy when I send me the rhythms yet. And then when I get your rhythms, I say listen to your rhythms and see which rhythm the song work back on it. And it work back on that. The Soca Ninja, that come out of me. I was driving on the road listening to 98.1 or I listen to other stations too.
Overdue.
Yeah.
Check out 95.3.
This is 13 fucking.
I want to come a week for truth, bro.
That'd be cool, man.
Just let me know if them want me come. You can get me contact from Kofi. But yeah, so I was listening and I had a group of girls on there, the Soca Ninjas. And I was talking with them, fed out their whole and I said, in the concept of a Soca Ninja, so hard, right? I tell myself that I can challenge myself because I'm looking for bashment too, but I wanted it to be a song that ain't necessarily berating or downgrading, you know?
Yeah.
But it's still gotta be fun.
Yeah.
So I cover the concept of a woman that went with Canada and trained to be like she can walk up before she went trained to be.
The man gonna line in there about 90, so you're hard.
Overdue.
Yeah, it's big.
Who's your favorite Instagram model?
It would be me.
That works. That totally works.
Assault our ladies if you want to see how beautiful I am.
Yeah, don't be afraid to go in the DMs. The schedule busy, but you got a good heart. Yeah. So thanks for coming through, man. I really appreciate it, man. Yeah, for true.
You made a show tomorrow in the morning.
Appreciate that.
I know.
Yeah. A year, man. We make a year, boy. Yeah, think about that. Yeah, boy. A year. Yeah, the first time you hear about it too. So.
Normally,
yeah, it's safe.
They really put away like professional shoot like somebody come through door the cake. No. Hi guys, happy year. Happy anniversary. All the men do deep nuts.
Listen, another great podcast. This is the INO podcast. INO, Information, Knowledge, Observation. Here's to another year. We out.
Thanks for watching the INO podcast, Information, Knowledge, and Observation.
Don't forget to give this video a like and subscribe to our channel. You can find us on Facebook or Instagram at INO Podcast. We'll see you soon.